Did someone say rivalry game this week? You bet your bottom dollar. Yes, it is. It's going to be a rivalry game, and we're going to be at Lambeau Field for this one. As you take a look at Cole Clement's numbers here this season, having a great year. And, of course, our job here this week is to punish these Green Bay Packers in their own house, as it's a classic NFC North rivalry here as we're in the frozen tundra of Green Bay, Wisconsin at Lambeau Field for this matchup here today, as it is week number 11. And of course, we're getting ready for this matchup and try to see if we can go 10-0 here in the NFL. The only undefeated team right now currently this season, as the Packers right now are currently 5-5. They're in second place, and there you see they just recently won a game there, defeating for who was the Ravens 35-17. And of course, there you see they lost to the Cowboys and Panthers back-to-back weeks. Came back against the Seahawks, won that game, and then lost to the Eagles, who we'll be seeing here coming up in 2 weeks' time. We'll play the Lions coming up as well. As we just played them back in week 1. But they lost 2 straight. They lost to the Steelers and Lions, and then recently just won the game last week against the Ravens, 36-17. And the Green Bay has had some bit of a, definitely a roller coaster of a season. Of course, it extended all the way back from last year, where we knocked them off there in week 18. Winning exactly in this same exact place here at Lambeau Field. And of course, the reason why we went off on them in that game last season, because it was it needed to be, because they defeated us 55-35 back in that game there, back in what was it? It was, I don't know. It was middle of the season. I was gonna say like a week 11, week 12, something like that. And then from there on, we went on to win the next several games and kept that winning streak rolling on into the second half of the season when we got into the playoffs. Dominating the playoffs, did not look back at all, and then eventually won a Super Bowl here in Chicago. And now we're trying to see if we can do the same thing again. And of course, Green Bay is in front of us, trying to stop us. And we're going to try to do our best here today to try to, keep them, from doing anything here. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously the two of us know each other very well. And of course, we're going to, implement a lot of things into this game. Like I say, our coaching staff has been looking at a lot of film this week here, and they have a bit of a game plan for us here. The defensive side of things here, we got to, of course, stop Josh Jacobs. He's having a pretty good season right now, and they want us to, of course, defend the outside run, as you see some of his numbers there for the season right now, at least projected-wise. What he's done so far stats-wise, and then you see his core attributes as well. He's gone down in some areas there. He's regressing a little bit there, but 7 rushing touchdowns, 608 yards here on the ground, 21 broken tackles, and then of course we'll see the receiving numbers as well. He has 14 catches for 113 yards. So far for the most part here, a lot of teams that we've been dealing with when it comes to with great running backs here, we've been doing a pretty good job, I have to say. Nothing too crazy. I think maybe we have 1 or 2 games where we gave up a little bit more than we should have. Jordan Love, of course, the quarterback there. He's ranked 13th in the nation right now, or 13th in the league. 2,410 yards, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He has been sacked 12 times. And, of course, we're going to try to see how well we can do against him. We did a pretty good job last season. Of course, he's developed better now. A young man from Utah State who is their quarterback. And, of course, there you see Jalen Reed. And there you see his numbers as well. And he's one of their top wide receivers that we're going to, of course, definitely going to have to keep a watchful eye on as well. But yeah, we'll have to try to, kind of find a way to shut him down. Jalen Johnson, of course, for our defense there will be doing that, have that job, and I'm sure he'll do a great job of keeping Reed in check. Now on the offensive side of things, we got to try to avoid the inside run, and Kenny Clark looks like the guy that's going to try to do that job and try to shut us down from the running game. Johnson's been having a great season already. I think a little getting close to 1,000 yards. He's somewhere in there in that range. Several rushing touchdowns as well. I think 13 right now. I think he's in second or third place right now for that here in the league. So he's been doing a great job ever since Swift went down there. I think weeks 3 or 4, something like that, pretty early. We got a couple more weeks before we can get we won't get Swift back until probably the postseason. But then you see Alexander, another great defensive player there in the corner. He's going to be, of course, watching us, and of course Bullard as well, who is deep out there in the secondary. And there you see his numbers. He has 1 sack so far, 30 tackles, no TFLs this season. And let's try to keep that clean for him. Let's not give him any chances to do anything. Got a couple players here with some upgrades as well. Like to show you guys those for so often and whatnot. But yeah, those are the 2 guys we're going to have, of course, going to be our main focus for today's game. And like I said, we're trying to run the ball on the outside, which is we've been very successful with. We had to do so last game there against the Chargers. And even the previous week before that, we were successful running the ball there against the Bengals. So the running game, we're adapting, we're changing on the fly. Everything's going really well with Johnson. He's actually pulling some numbers here that I'm really surprised he's got 13 rushing touchdowns here. Sometimes I was thinking that he was not going to get even 5, but he doesn't have the best. He has decent acceleration, but doesn't have the speed to kind of jump right out and just take over unless he gets a really super big, gigantic block and a big gap to get through. So you see Love's numbers for the season so far. He's, like I said, pretty decent for him. As you'll see here, a nice takedown there as Gordon's going to get to Jacobs on that tackle. And that'll be a loss of 2 on the play. Beautiful day here in the latter part of the fall here in Green Bay. As Jordan Love gets that one on the run. That's going to go down the field here. That's Dobbs here, gets the catch. And that's going to be a nice run, or a nice catch and run for him, as that's going to be a nice first down here for Green Bay. Green Bay has the ball now at the 45-yard line of the Bears. As we'll see, that's one being run down there. And a nice stop there on Jacobs as one of our linemen gets a hold of it and does a great job there, reacting to that snap count pretty early. I believe that was Billings on that tackle. We'll see 2nd and 12 coming up. And drop back here, pass there, going to be completed. And nice job as they'll get a few more yards there on that play. Looks like Love was not too happy about that catch there, but it was a catch, and it was catchable. He got it. As we see another catch there, that's going to be a first down. As their tight end there, Musgrove, is able to get that one, and he is going to get, Musgrave is going to get that one there for the first. Jacobs is going to get the ball handed to him once again, and he is going to be shut down there by Dexter, as that's going to be a loss of 3, as our big hog maul is there in the middle, clogging up that line, doing a great job here stopping him. As we'll see a pass there, going to be completed as the tight end again gets another catch, and that's going to be another, it's going to be just short of the first down marker, as they'll now have to kick for a field goal here. The field goal is up, and it is good. As the Packers put up the first points of the day, Myers kicks this one beautifully up the middle. And that's going to be 3 points for Green Bay as we see our, presumably be the MVP. 26 touchdowns, 1 interception so far here for Williams. Let's see if we can keep it up. 1st and 10 here, ball at the 28-yard line as Williams here heads off to Johnson. Johnson going to run this one in and get a little bit of a push there from one of his teammates. As that's going to help him get the first, or help, move the chains here. As, just short of the first down, excuse me. So 2nd and 1 coming up instead. Ball the 37-yard line of the Bears. As the fans here trying to get behind the defense here, trying to create some noise and create some havoc. And Johnson's just going to get enough there to get that first, as we'll get a new set of downs here for Caleb Williams and the offense. Offense, like I said, been playing very good here. Of course, it's we're still hurting and still missing Swift, who is our guy. We know how important he is now, especially with trying to move the ball and, of course, trying to take some of this pressure off of Williams. As we'll see a 3rd and 7 coming up. Williams here throws up the middle there. That's going to go to Roman Dunze, who's been doing a great job catching the football, helping us out in those short yardage and making big plays there for us. And, of course, even in the mid-range, he was in quite a few times in the deep part of the field there as well. Roman Dunze gets another catch there near the sideline. That'll be a 6-yard reception, and that'll be a 2nd and 4 coming up. And, of course, you guys, you also know that we both have the Moore guys, both DJ and Elijah Moore, who've been doing a great job there catching the ball for us and playing their roles as well. Homer doing a great job helping out in the run and the pass. And, of course, Scott, who's been very valuable for us on 3rd downs, has made some very good, interesting catches as well, as we've been moving the ball with him from time to time. Now, don't pay attention to that. They say Sweat's on the field there. He's not supposed to be on the field. I don't know. It's a glitch of some sort there, so just pay no mind to that. But we'll see. 1st and 10 coming up here. Of course, Cole Clement doing a great job here, as he's been very helpful in the red zone, as Roman Dunze gets another catch there for another 1st down. And I'd like to see if we can get the ball to Cole here a little bit more here. His numbers are kind of down here from compared to last year. He's getting close to 1,000 yards, but by this time last year, he was having close to double digits when it comes to touchdown catches. And right now, he doesn't have that many, I believe. I think, last time I checked, I think he has like 6 right now. So we'll see a pass up the middle there. That's going to be Ross, as he'll get this one there. Justin Ross there, I should say, get the catch. And that is going to be at the 2-yard line, as that's going to be now a 1st and goal coming up here for Chicago. Fans here, the Packers here wearing their cheese heads, as well as getting behind their team here. As we'll see Johnson finds his way into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. Chicago will be able to get the first touchdown of the day here. That is going to be rushing touchdown number 14 for Johnson, as he's able to get that one in there. Nice scamper there from him. And, of course, a dislocated thumb there for Roman Dunze, and he is going to be taken out of the game there for a bit. So hopefully he'll be able to come back here. He's going to have to get it, go in the back and get it relocated back to where it belongs. So that means DJ Moore and Elijah Moore will get more snaps here until he gets back. And of course, we might have to even get this might be a good chance now to get Cole involved even more. So as we see a run here by Jacobs, as you see his numbers from last week, 18 carries, 87 yards, and no rush touchdowns there. But looks like he's hurting there a little bit, and he might be coming off the field. No, he's gonna stay on the field. We'll see a 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Draw back here deep in the pocket there for Love, as Love is able to get that pass. That's going to be a completed pass, and that's going to get them down all the way to the 48-yard line. And that is going to be it for the first quarter. As we go into the second quarter, Bears take the lead here now 7-3 here at Lambeau Field. And again, another beautiful autumn afternoon here for some baseball, or for some football here. Maybe even baseball as well. Hopefully, you guys, speaking of baseball, hopefully you guys are watching our series here on the channel with our Boston Red Sox, which we're having a lot of fun with. And of course, if you're joining us, if you're new to this channel and you've been following us on the second channel, definitely subscribe here to this channel. But more importantly, definitely check out, and same thing if you're old timer here on the channel, definitely go to our second channel, as we do have a series with the Chicago Cubs on ESGNet plus LP. And definitely go check out that. It's been a lot of fun playing those two teams and what how they're approaching, how I'm approaching with them to get them to the World Series. And like I said, it's been a very interesting road we've been going on, especially with the Cubbies. I've been hitting very well with the Cubbies, and I've had to boost up my. Had to kind of get some new slider sets for that. Not complaining about the hitting or anything, but I'm more focused on the pitching, and the pitching's been it's been really fun to pitch in that game, and it's been very challenging in a lot of ways there, and finding just ways to get guys out with different pitch using the repertoire of the pitchers, and of course finding different combinations of pitches to get guys out. You see over 3,000 yards now for Williams, as he is now having 26 touchdowns as well, having an excellent MVP-like season. As we see, Scott gets a quick catch there, and that's going to be another first down there for Chicago. But yeah, definitely go check out both series. So like I said, the Boston Red Sox series here on the main channel, and then of course over on the second channel, or ESGNet Plus LP. That is the Chicago Cubs series as well. And like I said, we're having a lot of fun with that, getting to know the players, and of course we're kind of slowing it down for first, because I want to kind of get to know who the players are and what's going on. We're not playing every single game. I am simming some games here and there and simming series and stuff, but at the same time, we are playing some quick games. We're just kind of jumping in to the middle of a game or whatever, go to a certain inning and play it out and just see how it works out, regardless of win or lose. Just see what we can do with the team, how we can, get them back. We've had some pretty interesting games where I'm down by 5 and we come back and win it by 6 to get the win. So very, very fun for both series, and been getting a lot of traffic on the channel for those. And like I said, those will be coming back as well. And of course, we got, like I said, a lot of great series here of all different types of sports games here on the channel. As we see a stop there. And we'll get about 2 yards on that carry. Again, they're swift out there again. And again, I don't know why the computer thinks he's eligible to play, because he's not. He's supposed to be on the IR. But that ball's going to be incomplete. We almost got that one taken away from us. So, Williams, what are you doing there? We got to do a better job than what we're doing right now with the passing here. Williams now here drops back up the middle. That's going to go to DJ Moore. And Moore's going to get the catch, and he'll be at the 6-yard line, as we'll get a new set of downs here for the Bears, as they're able to move the chains. Nice job here, as this drive has been very lucrative for us. We'll see if we can finish it off with a nice touchdown here. Pass there, and that's going to be broken up, as the Packers do a great job there putting a body on our receiver. 2nd and goal coming up here now at the 6-yard line. As there's 6:02 left here in the second quarter. Pass rifled there to Clement, and he will get the catch at the 3-yard line, as Williams was hoping there was going to get a little bit more there. So now they're going to try to see if they can go for here on 3rd down and see if they can get this one in here this time around. I'm hoping they will. I imagine DJ Moore would probably be the guy they're going to throw to. They do so, and they find him there. Nice play there. I always can rely on DJ in those situations like that. Does a great job there, towing that line, going down across that that end zone, and find the ball and gets himself in there. Nice catch there from the veteran, as he gets a touchdown pass there. That's going to be his 7th of the season, and we now take the lead here, 14-3, here in Green Bay. Lambeau Field is, of course, it is a packed house here. No pun intended there. But we'll see a handoff here. That's going to go to Jacobs as he comes out of the backfield there. And, of course, that is going to be a short gain there for him. We'll go now to a 2nd and 8 pass there. That's going to be caught. And our big tight end there, I should say, Musgrove, is going to take this one down all the way down to the 18-yard line. Wide open. I don't know who blew that coverage there, but there you see Brister's like, come on. Whose guy was that, and why was he not at least somebody over in that zone there? Pass being completed. That's going to get him into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's Watson finds his way in there. Touchdown for Green Bay as the Pack is on the attack here as they get their first receiving touchdown of the day. And they are now trailing here by 4. 3 plays, 75 yards, taking about a little over a minute or so off the clock. As we'll see a kick here. And Jones Jr. will take this one here as we're looking for a good block. Oh, nice job there. Oh, my goodness. I wish he had a little more speed. He would have been gone. But we get good field position there. So nice job as see DJ Moore 12 yards on 2 receptions. And, of course, a nice touchdown there for him. Let's see if we can get back into the end zone here as there's 4:08 left here in the first half. Pass up the middle there for Elijah Moore. And he'll get stopped just near midfield, we'll say. As now they're looking at a second down. So second down coming up. And, of course, Jazeer Alexander out there lurking around here. We'll see what we can do here. I imagine this will be a short pass and a quick one at that. As we'll drop back here. I will say our offensive line has been doing a better job here this week than the last couple of weeks here. Especially in that game against the Bengals. We had a little tough time of trying to get the ball out of the hands. And I was getting a little nervous because I thought we were going to end up having the ball intercepted, which, of course, there was a couple times where it should have been, but it wasn't. Williams here now throws this one up there, and that's going to be broken up there. Nice play as Cooper, the middle linebacker, gets his hands on that one. Bats it away there. Now it's going to become a 2nd and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line here at Green Bay. Williams there up the middle there, finds Scott. Scott gets this one there, and he is going to get a nice first down as he gets a nice 10-yard reception, helping us move the chains again. Let's see if we'll go back to, I imagine we'll probably go back to the ground here. We haven't seen too much of Johnson here. But Williams here, he's going to drop back, throws this one off there to DJ Moore. Moore is going to get to the 5-yard marker, and they're going to push him out near to 3, as you see Caleb's numbers there. 16 of 21, 49, and a touchdown here so far for him. So he is looking calm and cool in that pocket. Let's see if he can find his way in the end zone. So he'll hand this one off to Johnson, and Johnson finishes it off there. Nice play there from him. As that's going to be rushing touchdown number 2 for him for the day. That's number 15 for the season. And the Bears tack on another 6 points on the board here. As Packers fans here getting a little concerned now, thinking like, okay, we cannot let them, unhitch the wagon because they're gonna go on a downward, go downhill here, and they'll be racing to the finish line quicker than us. As a pass there, that's going to be completed as Musgrave, gets the catch there for the first. They'll go no huddle. See a handoff or a play action. Hill's going to bring down Jordan Love. Nice hit there. Brings him down to the 39-yard line. Loss of 9. Pass up the middle there, and they'll get that yardage back and more. As Love finds Musgrave. Jeez, Rashad. As we'll get to now 1st and 10. Ball up the middle there, and that's going to be picked off by Jalen Johnson. Johnson says he's had enough of this. And he's going to pick that off as he had another interception here. As this will be his first of the day. And it's going to be interception number 5. Of course, last week we were trying to get him. We got him into the end zone. He had 2 interceptions last week. And I believe he's in the top. He should be in the top 3 right now when it comes to interceptions now this season. I had to look at that number up, see exactly who. Might have to look that up for the next video, see where he's at. Because he's definitely been catching a lot of, just doing a great job here, watching the quarterback, seeing who's been, and just really good matchups here. As we've been kind of having him fly around here and there and get him matched up to the right people and so on and so forth here. So we'll get the ball, and of course we're on now 2nd and 1 coming up here after a successful play. We'll see Moore as the veteran there gets the catch there. DJ Moore gets the first down. Williams here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. He's going to get hit as he throws, and that one's going to be incomplete. As we could not get that one at all. as we'll get to now a 2nd and 10 coming up. Drop back here for Williams. He's back deep in the pocket, and he'll get drilled as he throws. That will be another incomplete pass. As now the offensive line is now starting to buckle. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Looking for a first down. And we got to get this first down somewhere inside or somewhere near the 43-yard line for the first down. 20 seconds left here. We're trying to take advantage of this turnover that we've gotten and try to score some points here. I mean, obviously we're trying to get to field goal here, or at least get a try to get a touchdown here. But no, they're gonna hit us twice. First time we stay up, and then the second time they bring us down, and that's going to be Reddier as he gets us, and that's not going to be a good play there as they get a hold of us there on that play. Gray also helps out in that as well. So with 9 seconds left here for Green Bay, with the ball there on 38-yard line, we'll see a run here from Love as Love's going to be brought down at midfield, and they're going to call a timeout. They burned already 2 timeouts already. They have 1 more left. With 2 seconds left here, we'll see what they'll do. Of course, they'll try to heave this one into the end zone here. This is going to go deep, and who's going to come down with it? Nobody is, as that's a good job there from the defense. Look like Jalen Johnson might have got a hold of that. And that'll be it for the half. As we go into halftime here, not a bad first half for us. Not bad at all. I wish we could have at least scored a field goal here before half, but nonetheless, it is 21-10 as we go into the second half of this ball game. Get ready for quarter number 3. So as we take a look here, the Commanders, who we'll be seeing here in a couple weeks, they're 5-5 right now. They are just picked up a win against the Vikings, 23-17 there. Jalen Daniels looked like he had a nice day there, pulling off a win. They're late. And then the Cowboys, Dak Prescott they're just in the first, get ready to end the first half. But Michael Penix Jr. having, I don't see his numbers there, but so far right now he's leading his team in that one there in Jerry's world. And then in Baltimore, you got Herbert right now taking the lead right now, 17-14 against Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry there in that one, as they are right now having a good lead there, and hopefully they can win that one after they got defeated by us last week there in or at least we beat them at home. But right now they're leading the Baltimore Ravens there in Charm City by 3. So now we go to the 1st and 10 here as well. Chicago will get the ball here to start off the quarter, start the half off. And that'll be a nice run there for a few more yards. Getting themselves now a 2nd inches coming up. Ball at the 41-yard line. Williams here, hands off, and a nice run as he'll get enough there for that first down. And that's going to be a new set of downs here. Now we can reset and figure out what we're going to do next on these next 3 plays. As we'll see handoff here for Johnson. Johnson should have went up the middle there, but he decided to go on the outside. I don't know what tempted him to go that way, but the middle's pretty open there. We'll see now, 2nd and 10 coming up. Williams here drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, fires there. That's going to be Cole Clement as he gets the catch, and that's going to be at the 46-yard line for the first, or just short of the first down. So we jump now to a 3rd and 2 coming up. We're going to see if we can try to zip this one in here real quick to get the first down. And Roman Zuze had it and then dropped it as he got hit there quickly. Nice stop there by the defense as they get the stop. And of course, now we're deciding to go ahead. We're going to go for it here on 4th down. So 4th and 2 coming up here. Williams like, nah, you guys did that. You guys did my boy dirty. So Williams now going to go for it here. Finds Roman Zuze that time around. He's going to go down the field, and he's going to get popped hard at the 20 as they said, okay, you're going to go for it. Well, you're going to pay for it. And he got popped pretty good there. He's at least back from his dislocated thumb. I guess the trainers did a good job there of putting it back in place. And so far, it's not bugging him here because he made a nice catch. As we'll see here, Johnson, of course, doing his due diligence here to help out with the running game. We'll see it now, 2nd and 7. Ball plays at the 17-yard line. Williams here again drops back. He's looking. He's going to get taken down there as Redder again gets a hold of him. Second time now Redder's done that here in today's game. Well, now looking at a 3 and 13. Pass there by Cole Clement. He's able to hold on to a nice catch as he gets tackled there by McKinney, who put a good hit on him, but no, he did not drop that football. It's now first and goal here. Pass up the middle. Oh my! Ooh, lordy, that almost went the other way. That was tipped away there by Walker. So now we got to be very cautious here. Second and goal coming up here. Ball on the 8-yard line. Pass going to be up the middle there, and that's going to be by DJ Moore, who finds his way into the end zone. Nice touchdown there for Moore. As the Pack give up another one here. And DJ Moore is going to get his second of the day here. His 8th of the season. Nice job there from him. And we put on another 6 points on the board for the Bears. 11 plays, 68 yards. Nice drive there. A little over, I think, 4 minutes on that drive. 28-10 here as we got 6:10 left. Pass up the middle there, and there it's going to be caught by Musgrove, but there is a penalty. And it looks like this penalty is going to be on the Bears. As that is going to be number 92. That's going to be the rookie, Danny Hill. So, Danny, we got to talk to you about that. Can't be, even though we want to put this man in the, put him in the ground in here, not, not be so rough. just put it that way. Just not be so rough. Yeah, we do want to put a good hurt on him, but within the confines of the game, at least the rules of the game. Come on. So now 3rd and 8 coming up here as Love here drops back, and Love going to have to throw that one away as he apparently couldn't feel like he could not find nobody, and he is not happy about that at all. Maybe he couldn't hear the play or exactly what was being said, but they will punt the football, put us in there at our own 20. And Johnson, nice job there, spins off that tackle and gets more yardage there as you see Williams all fired up there saying that's our boy. As now we'll see a 2nd and inches coming up here. Homer will have the football this time. He'll run this one as he will get a few yards there, getting himself a first down. Former Seahawk, and before that he played at the University of Miami. We'll see now 1st and 10 coming up as Johnson in the backfield once again here. And they're going to call his number as he's trying to stiff arm, but he's going to be brought down there quickly as he barely gets, if anything, on that play as he's stopped by Willie Gay on that tackle. We'll see now 3rd and 10. Williams here up the middle. That's going to be by Cole Clement. And Clement's going to get the catch, and that's going to be enough there for the first down. New set of downs for the Bears. It is 28-10 here with 2:22 left here in the third. And right now, Williams doing a great job here managing this game. Throwing up the middle there to DJ Moore again. And he will get Moore set up on that pass there as well as DJ gets the first down. Betcher doing a good job here, stepping up and playing very well here. And of course, I know Doomsday's probably learning a lot from him on and off the field here as we see another carry there for some positive yardage. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball at the 39-yard line in Packer territory. As there's 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Running up this one up the middle there. Here's a good block there from our fullback there, but couldn't get up there. Yeah, apparently Williams, or I should say Johnson, felt comfortable more so going to the middle, staying more closer in the middle than the outside. Williams here now throws this one and throws that one over to, we'll just say that's Homer for the catch, and that's going to be just short of the third down marker. So, or the first down marker. So we're going to go here, and they're going to go ahead and go for it again. They're going to risk it for the biscuit. 4th and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line. Williams here again. Drops back here looking. Fires this one. He's going to throw this one deep, and it's going to go up. And no, we cannot bring it down. That's going to be a turnover on downs there as Cooper makes a great play there as we were denied as we threw that one to Elijah Moore, and he could not come down with it. As now they'll have some pretty decent field position now here on their own 36. We'll see what the Pack can do here. They'll see if they take advantage of this turnover on downs and score. As we'll see, Jacobs here runs this one there, trying to stiff arm, and he'll be stopped at the 50 as he gets a nice first down. So now with no time left here, that'll be it for the third quarter. We'll see the Packers. They'll get the ball to start off the fourth quarter as they are down significantly here in this one, 28-10 here at Lambeau Field. And we'll see if there's any Lambeau magic here in this final fourth quarter of this game. Love having an open backfield here. It's going to be 1st and 10 as they change up the side of the field here. And oh, nice job there on the catch, as that's a nice play there by Dobbs as he gets a big first down there. Nice throw from Love and a better catch there from Dobbs. As we'll now see ball to 27, hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs going to run this one as Foster makes the stop. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 3. We'll jump now to a 3rd and 3 as we're doing a little shifting on the line here, trying to get to Jordan Love. And Love, oh, he finds his tight end, but the tight end can't move up the field. He gets the catch, but he cannot turn upfield there. Nice stop there from the defense. And now they're going to go ahead and go for a field goal here. You would think they would go for it here, especially early on here in the fourth quarter, but they just realized we need points, and we need points bad. And they do so here as they do go ahead and kick this one. It is up, it is good, and it's now 28-13 as we see some of the highlights here from Caleb Williams, the former Heisman Trophy winner from USC. Of course, showing off last year as he had a great year, won Rookie of the Year, and most importantly, helped the Bears win an NFC championship as well as a Super Bowl championship. There's Johnson here running this one, and he gets 4 on that carry. But Williams doing a great job here. Of course, in real life, not so much. Hopefully, he'll have a good second season with the Bears. As I feel like they got a good quarterback there. They just need some more weapons to help him out, and just see what And of course, obviously, they got to have a better defense. Can't be winning those games late. You got to win games early, and you got to win them a lot more better than what they were doing there. As we see, Walker gets his hands on that ball and cannot come down with it. And again, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. They're deep in their own side of the field here, so we'll see if we can get this one here. Hopefully we don't give up field position here. No, we're going to get the catch there, and see, of all people, who we throw to is Scott. Nice catch there from him, as he is going to be we're going to start calling him Captain Clutch here, as he is going to be able to be successful on that pass and gets the first down. As we'll see, Johnson now runs this one there. 19 carries, 78 yards, and of course 2 rushing touchdowns for him. We'll see a 3rd and 4 coming up. Ball at the 42-yard line now in Packers territory. Open backfield. Williams here by himself up the middle there. Throws to Homer, and Homer had it and dropped it. Good hit there from Bullard there on that play. 4th and 4 coming up. Williams here drops back in the pocket. Quick, he throws there to Odunze. Odunze spins off that tackle, and he is going to be successful there as he gets the first down. And I don't know if you heard that, but the fans were booing us on that 4th down, successful 4th down conversion. Williams now pass this one to Cole Clement. Clement gets the catch, and that's going to be 3 yards for him. Makes it a 2nd and 7 as we're just kind of chewing away at the clock here, kind of mixing it up with the pass and the run. Oh, a good hit there. As that's a nice play there as he finished that one. That was Stokes on that one, on Johnson. So now we'll go to a 3rd and 6. Ball on the Packers 29-yard line. Pass being thrown. Oh, my goodness, again. Almost got taken away there on that play. As I believe that was a backup. I'm not sure who that was, but nonetheless, that almost went the other direction. Williams now throws this one over to Scott, and Scott gets that catch, as that's going to be a first down here for the Packers. Or, excuse me, for the Bears there for the first down. Packers not happy about that first down either, and fans are really starting to file out here as this game is just pretty much out of reach. As we see a nice carry there, he's got 22 yards and 22 carries for 92 yards for the day. Ball on the 6-yard line. First and goal. Of course, looking for that blitz, and it's going to be somewhat of a blitz there, but we get stopped. We got a little bit of maybe a yard or so there. Second and goal coming up. Hand off to Johnson again. Johnson here trying to fight his way to the end zone, and he's going to be stopped just at the goal line. As now the ball sitting there, actually going to mark it at the 1. So now the ball at the 1-yard line. Third and goal coming up here. Got to get some kind of inside run here. And, we're going to be stopped right at the 1. Can't make it. And now the question is, do we go for it or do we kick a field goal here? Well, it really doesn't matter. But we'll see if they don't let us have it. They're going to be stuck at the 1-yard line themselves. We'll see here. Handoff here to Johnson. Johnson gets around his block there. And he's going to get in the end zone there. Touchdown, Chicago. Nice run there for him. As that's going to be his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. His 16th of the season. And the Bears extend this lead now to 35-13. 17 plays, 71 yards, and taking almost 7 minutes off the clock there. Nice job there from the offense. And now Love and the Packers now just coming out here and trying to see if they can have a successful drive to finish off the game on a good note. So now 1st and 10 here. Ball on the own 29-yard line. And in motion there for the Packers. Love throws up the middle there, and there see Musgrave again. Gets another catch. 9 catches for 168 yards for the day for him. As we have an injury now, and that's going to be, looks like it's going to be Myers of the Packers have to come off the field on their offensive lineman. We'll see now. 1st and 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Quick pass there, a little jump pass, and Edmonds. Jeez. Shoulder tackles him good, and Jacobs is down, and they're going to have to call a quick timeout now. Or actually, no, 2-minute warning now coming up here for the Pack. 2 minutes left here. Packers have all 3 timeouts. I imagine they probably won't use them, but maybe they will. Just try to conserve time, try to get down the field here, try to at least score, and they do, as they will call their first timeout now here in the second half. So timeout being called here as the offense here trying to get down the field here. And of course, pretty much you're going to see just nothing but passing here. So we got to play our best guys and protect the passing lanes here. As Edmonds here, good job there. Blocks that one. And that's going to be incomplete pass. It's going to be a 2nd and 2 coming up. And the Packers are going to be in the I formation. They're going to run this one, try to run this one up the gut. And they find Jacobs. Jacobs gets around the corner there. He gets the first down as Brister trips him up on those shoestring tackle there. Now ball the 30-yard line, no huddle, pass there. That's going to be completed, and that's going to be another catch there as they get to the 14. Nice catch and throw as they find, as they're bringing up some of their backups. I think it was Lloyd, that caught that one. As the pass is Musgrove there again. Gets this one. And that's going to be completed. Ball on the 1-yard line here with just under a minute left here. Love here has to throw it away as he was just too much pressure there. He actually could have ran that instead. I believe he was, he would have had a legitimate, he would have to, he's got the speed to do it, but I'm surprised he didn't do it. But, it is what it is. As we'll see a pass there. That's going to be taken away there by Gordon as he blocks that one there. He gets in front of it. Doesn't catch it, but he does do a good job there using his body. Make sure the defender or the receiver don't catch it. We'll see a pass there in the corner, and that pass is going to be incomplete. They're going to say no. He's out of bounds. As this ball is still at the 1-yard line. The booth is going to review it. And to be honest, looking at this play, it was a bang play, but yeah, if you could tell right there, he is out of bounds. He catches it but then his first foot, it comes down, it's out of bounds. So that is not, I don't know why they're looking for the possession per se. They need to be looking where his feet are, but he does not get it. So 4th and goal coming up here with 40 seconds left. They're trying everything and anything to get in the end zone. They're going to get stopped at the 2. And it's that right there is going to be it for the ball game. Nice job there from the defense holding the goal line. And now we just got to try to run this one out so we don't get a safety. So we'll run this one here. That's a nice job there from Johnson. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be your ball game. As we win this one here, 35-13 is your final here in Green Bay. So we are able to survive the tundra. Of course, it's, still, late fall. It's not cold yet, but yeah, we pick up the win, and we are successful once again as we now pick up our 10th win of the season. And we have now defeated the Packers. And we still got another game with them. That'll be the second to last game. And, of course, we still got to play we already played the Vikings as well, so we already defeated them. And we got one more game with them, which is the season finale in Minnesota. And, of course, like I said, we got the Lions coming up here in, matter of fact, 1 week's time. 2 weeks' time. No, 1 week's time. Next week. Next episode. So, yeah, good game. Great job there for our boys. And now we can relax, get ready for this next matchup coming up as we head to Detroit City. Go to Motown and take on the Lions as we defeated them back in week 1 in a very close game there. But, yeah. Great game there for all our guys there. No turnovers there. We were +1. They were -1 as we got that interception. And, of course, pretty similar in total yardage. But I think, all facets of the game really came together, especially the passing. Passing was really great here today. We had a couple of close calls. So some of those passes that we threw right directly to their guys should have dropped it. But I have not messed. I mean, I'm playing with the same sliders that we've been playing with since the very beginning, and of course, every single week the games are getting tougher and tougher. Because right now, of course, they're not messing with. As I'm recording this, Madden 26 is on its way out, so obviously they're not gonna update anything here, and I've stopped any in case they do try to update something. I've already blocked any chances for them to update the game. So. Yeah, I'm using pretty much the same sliders I've been using, which is Mat 10 sliders. And but the passing, I have to say, this has been great, and I'm going to keep living it up. I think this year, passing with Williams, I'm not taking so many. I mean, obviously, this game we took a lot of chances in 4th downs, but just passing-wise, I think I've been doing a better job of reading things, seeing, okay, can't throw over there. Okay, just go over here. Kind of, key on maybe 1 or 2 guys I know that usually are open, and of course, especially with the tight end, that one tight end play, it's pretty legit. I like running. I don't care, but it's for the most part, Clement and like I said, Tyler Scott there, he does a great job there. 7 catches, 76 yards, just a great performance from our guys there. So I'm finding guys in certain situations, certain formations I can use that I can definitely pass, and I know they're going to be open. Williams, 28 of 48, or 28 for 43, 287, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Johnson, 3 touchdowns on the ground, 113 yards and 28 carries on that day here today. 7 catches, 78 yards for Scott. DJ Moore, 7 catches, 76 yards and 2 touchdowns for him. Roman Dunze, we kind of just decided not to really get him too involved there in the second half because of that thumb. But he had 5 catches for 63 yards. Cole had 7 catches for 51, and Ross had a catch for 14. Defensively, Brister, 7 tackles. Baker had 6 tackles, a tackle for loss. Johnson had his 5th interception of the season as he got picked one off there, 5 tackles. And then Hill, 2 tackles, tackle for loss, and a sack for him. Dexter had 2 tackles and 2 TFLs. So, yeah, great day for those guys there. And Of course, now we're moving on because we are going to be in prime time once again. So we're looking for win number 11. We're taking on a 2-8 Detroit Lions. I don't know what is going on with the Lions. This is ridiculous. Okay, they won against the Pack. 2 episodes ago? I think I announced. And then they have not won that game. Well, maybe they won 2 games since then, obviously. But yeah, they have not won a game since when we played them. They've lost ever since to most recently just 2 weeks ago. So they've been they've been having issues. And the thing is, they were the big ballers in the free agency period. Matter of fact, they took they swiped Khalil Mack from us. I was trying to sign him, and they say, and Khalil's like, nope, going to Detroit. I'm like, what? No. And so far, that has not worked for them. So we'll see. I guess we'll have to give them more punishment here coming up in this next game. Jared Goff and company will be in action. We'll see how we do at Ford Field, as it is a Sunday night game. And we're definitely gonna come in there and try to wreck house, and definitely try to let them know that, hey, you, especially Khalil Mack, you did us dirty. Should have went with us. Now there's a good chance you may not get a ring, and you'll have to I think he's on a 1-year contract with him, so maybe if we get lucky, maybe he'll decide to go with us next season if he does decide to retire. But yeah, it's crazy there. They went crazy in the free agency. I showed you guys that and everything, and yeah, I just could not believe that was. I'm like, really? Like that bad? You guys are, ooh, boy. So we'll see how they do. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, and of course enjoying the series, please hit that like button, and of course hit that subscribe if you are happen to be new, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on ESGNet. As well as don't forget to follow us also on our second channel here on YouTube at ESGNet Plus LP, as we got a pretty good fun series on Madden 25 with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Been fun to play in that. We got more content of that coming up as well, and of course get ready for more content for Madden when Madden 26 happens to drop, which will be pretty soon here by now. By the time this game comes out, or by the time this episode comes out, it should be out by then, as I'm trying to hurry up and finish this series off. A lot of content coming around the corner, so stay tuned here. It's going to be crazy. We're going to be blitzing you guys with so much stuff here in the next few weeks. This is a busy time of the year. So, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. Get ready, Bears fans. Let's bear down. We're going to Detroit City, as we got to take on these pretty kitties, the Lions, next episode. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.